there's that fear. Am I the next victim? I have a yarmulke on. Am I gonna get hit with a brick? So I grew up in a Reformed Jewish home outside of Philadelphia. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 5. My father was more of a conservative Jew, a little bit more religious. For instance, when his parents passed, I remember him going and laying tefillin every day for a whole week as he mourned the pass of his parents. My mom was more liberal, more reform. You know, we didn't keep kosher, we didn't honor the Shabbat, but we'd go to synagogue on the main holidays, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah. We'd always celebrate Hanukkah, and we'd always have a family Passover Seder. In the 80s, you know, we were called the latchkey kids. We would come home, and our parents were still working. You know, they did the best they could. They were working hard. But I would get home, and my mom would warn me. She would say, I want you to keep the door locked. And we lived in a very nice, middle-class Jewish neighborhood. We had a mezuzah on the door, which visibly showed that we were Jewish. And she said to me, if guys in a black car with black tinted windows roll up and they get out with suits and sunglasses on, don't answer the door, it could be the Nazis. There were times where we lived in a cul-de-sac, so a car would come in and it would circle around, and I would look out the window and, is it them? Is it them? I lived with a sense of fear that maybe one day they'll come to get us again. Some friends who I found out later weren't my friends because they broke into my vehicle and stole all my hockey equipment out of my car to go sell it for money for drugs and beer. And I confronted them, and my one friend said, "What are you gonna do about it, Kyle?" It was like a stark contrast. Before they broke into my car, like, we were friends, we would get high together, we would drink together. And then it was like, whoa, that's how you feel. It was like a punch in the stomach. November and December of 2019, there was an outbreak of anti-Semitism in Newark, New Jersey, Jersey City. There was the mass shooting. And what followed in Brooklyn were a series of anti-Semitic events that made the news. And I remember I would wear my kippah to synagogue as I would walk to Shabbat service. And because of those events, I thought twice about whether or not I was going to wear my yarmulke as I walked to synagogue. But I remember, I'm not going to let fear win. I remember putting on my yarmulke and saying, I'm Jewish, I'm not going to be ashamed of it. I am who I am. So I do, not on a daily basis, but from time to time, carry around a sense of fear. Sometimes I don't want people to know I'm Jewish. I think anti-Semitism brings with it rejection. And I think that is a very strong emotional response. So when Jewish people experience anti-Semitism, it goes deep into your soul, and it carries with it, I feel rejected. I'm being rejected because I'm Jewish. I think if Gentiles knew how that makes a person feel, I think they would take a second look at anti-Semitism and if they've played a part